Yo. Test 1, 2. Yeah. Had to make sure my microphone was a little low. Had complaints about my microphone being loud the last time, so my apologies. But hey, what's going on? How y'all doing tonight? I'm gonna go ahead and get in here and get to mixing tonight. Just continuing this live stream with the just basically mixing for this beat tape or whatnot. This is another beat that you hear in the background that we're gonna mix tonight. We're gonna be using the SSL native channel strip and on all the tracks. We already got the beat arranged in Studio One. I went on ahead and did that earlier, and we should be good, ready to go or whatnot. And my apologies if you saw 6 p.m. I had to push it back to 8:30. Unforeseen circumstances there, but yeah, man. With just what we're gonna be doing tonight, just mixing this track, getting it polished up, ready to go. Put something together, to put out there in the universe and stuff like that, man. Nothing fancy, nothing smashy, and stuff like that. Anything important news to talk about? Nothing really. As far as in the music industry. Well, not music industry, but the music community. New equipment, really nothing innovative has popped off. No new plugins. I mean, we got some new stuff coming out here and there, whatnot, but really everything has been copacetic, man. So saying, hopefully you out there are being creative for yourself as well, and saying, hopefully you're doing well at that. All right, cool deal. So what we're gonna do is pop open Studio One for tonight, and I'm looking forward to this Grizzly and Lakers game. So I will have the game on for you guys, off and on, so you can check it out as well, and I can check it out too. All right, cool deal, man. But in the event, we have Studio One up tonight. And we'll be working with that, okay? And last time we did the mix, we did what they call top-down mixing, where you put a limiter or mastering bus processing on your master or your sub mix, and then you kind of like work your way down from bus into the individual tracks, and then boom, there it is or whatnot. But we're not going to try that technique tonight. Not to say it doesn't work. Just not gonna tell you, I don't feel like fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like going the other way around, and the way I've been doing it for the last, 15 years, mixing and stuff like that. So we'll just start from the scratch and do it like that, man. All right, cool deal. So let's put that back there. All right, cool. So I went on ahead, like I mentioned before, I basically arranged all the tracks in or the loops, the stems in Studio One, kind of broken it down already. So we already have it in a song format, okay? And the game is not on, so I'm not gonna show that to you guys. But so we already have it in that particular format, and I think I got it like at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and I just put something together, man. Really didn't count the bars or measures or whatnot. Just really went with feeling. It's just the beat tape, man. Most of everything nowadays is probably given in stems anyway. All right. So what we're gonna do now is just basically color code. Okay. So I'm gonna bring that mixer back up, and I already added the mixer icons that Studio 1.6 has did all that gracefully upgrading for. And so we're gonna identify our drum tracks, and let's turn that master level up to 0, so we can get some full volume, and so I can start talking loud and somebody tell me I'm too loud. All right, cool. So those are all our drum tracks right there. Let's give it a nice color. Let's see here. I ain't feeling that. Let's go with this. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna give our 808. We're gonna keep that color, and then our melodic instruments here. Let's give that more of a green. Sorry, so there we go. And what we're gonna do too is make our drum tracks a drum bus for those. Alright, so there is a drum bus right there. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure if you saw that and what I did, but this gray track right here, we're gonna go ahead and give that a wild yellow color, and that will be our drum bus. And what the heck? Nope. I'm gonna move that track right next to the beat bus. All right. And what we're gonna do is cool deal. All right. So we have the drum bus established, and the 808 is gonna go there, and we should be good. Okay. All right. Bet. All right. So bet. Before we get started, just want to check the panning on these. Now these are already stereo tracks, so you can double click. Should be able to double click on the pan knob, and you can change the type of pan mode that you got. So this is a regular stereo balance. You got a dual stereo adjustment. So this is kind of like what's in Ableton Live with the stereo pan mode. You know what I'm saying? And you have a binaural, so you can widen the sound and then shift it. You know what I'm saying? So you get kind of basically a stereo widener built in there. But the dual is really good for stereo tracks that you already have. So you can hear like it's not all the way to the left, but if I want to keep that information to the right still, I can kind of do it that way right there. It's like a seesaw almost, you know what I'm saying? So that's that right there, but we should be good. Want a good separation between these two. Turn that down. Seems like that's hitting a little too hard. Alright, and let's take Alright, we want to work on this kick right here. Straight out the gate, we hitting hard. Kind of don't want any compression on here, but that's actually kind of helping out pretty good. I like what it's doing. I think we should be good. We need to add a little bottom to it. Just really not gonna compress it. Yeah, we just not gonna do that right now. But let's go to our sub mix here, and we're going to That's the only caveat I hate about this doggone Studio One. I'm gonna go ahead and get a spectrum meter here. This is a new little tool right here. It's a spectrum meter. Kind of analyzes what's going on. Where is that? Alright, so we got some information. The meat of our kick is about 59. Tails are done about 77. So with that being said, go ahead and close that out. And the plugin I'm gonna get for this one is a sub filter. And that should help me out with what I want to do. Alright. And it's definitely gonna peak. That was hitting around 49. that's beating it out the block right there. Just trying to find something that's gonna work real well to bring out that low end. Let me use basement, cause it's like I want it the way it's wanted at, but if I add too much EQ, it's just not gonna be there. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for that right there. No siree. All right, let's see if this can give us what we're looking for here. I'm gonna put that before that. Just looking for a little bit of saturation to beefing it up a little bit. That should do it right there. This has a nice little gentle shift to it. Not exactly sure if you heard the difference, but so what I did was just put the cutoff frequency at 77, gave it a little bit of strength, and it has a nice low shift pump boost right here. Now you can go on your EQ and kind of round out whatever it is that you need. So if you need to add a little beater on the kick, that's the beater of this particular kick. If we needed to compress it, we can. Of course, we're clipping it, so we can just turn that down a little bit. See where we at with that. There we go. We'll go ahead and work on this one. I think I like the snare the way it is. Really don't need anything on here. Just to make sure everything is brought it down just a hair bit on that one. Compressing that one just a tidget. I don't think we need to do anything else to that. Let me hear it in context. It thicken it up just a little bit. Cool, and let's see here. So that is the kick right there, and that's the clap. Next thing we want to go to is going to be this one. Annoying frequency in there, and it's annoying, but it's not clean, basically. And somewhere around about 6.4K. Yeah, we'll just use the high mid on that one. Like that tone right there. See how that's kind of get annoying after a while? But we cut about -9 dB on that 6.4K. Now we can boost up the signal. And we don't even have to do it's almost like when we did that cut, it actually brought out the natural highs in there. Pretty neat. No neat compression on that. Let's go to mono. We can go ahead. Oh, I forgot to start my timer, y'all. Got to start the timer, god dang it. We don't want to be here all day, so. All right, there we go. We already 20 minutes in. I like what that's doing. It needs kind of like a delay to it. We'll go ahead and find a delay here shortly. Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything to that one. But apply a delay, so just kind of like a simple quarter note delay on there. Let's just set up a delay. It doesn't matter what kind of delay it is. Just need a simple delay. See what we can get out of y'all. Let's go to WA Productions and grab one of they got their delays. Mutant delay. Let's try that out. This is a pretty good delay right here. Excuse me. Go ahead and set up a fix chain. And I hate Studio One renaming this shit. They put audio destinations. That don't sound like a quarter note delay. Is it synced? Do I have it synced? I believe so. Yeah. Actually, we need a half note. But I like that. That's different. Oh, let's switch it up. Let's go on the other side. Let's go on the other side, y'all. Shit, I like that. That was an accident. Yeah, that added the groove to that shit. I'm feeling that. So what we did, if you can't really see that, 4% on the feedback, halftime on the right, quarter note on the left, giving it this kind of like a bounce to it. That was by accident. It's pretty cool. Turn that down a little bit on the fader. Alright, let's go ahead. Now I'm feeling like I need to go ahead and add that open hi-hat bounce in the intro. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. And pause it right there. And break it right there. So let's play that back one more time. Yeah, okay, cool. I can fucks with that. Alright, let's bring that back. What's good with your one person? Feel free to chime in, chat, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with your boy, man. I got the thing right there, so I'm looking at you, man. Any questions, feel free to ask me in the chat. And stuff like that. And I appreciate you for tuning in. Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, this is this percussion. Let's see some. Right up there. All right, let's bring that effect send down. like what that's doing, we're gonna bring that effects in down all the way. Bring it up. We're gonna inch it in just a little bit. Yeah, I can hear it echoing now through the mix. Oh, too much. Let's back off. Back off a little bit more. So we got the 808 muted and everything like that. So that's basically it with the drums. Not too much we can do. I kind of want to bring out those percussion sounds just a little bit. So with the compressor. So let's go back and let's find that here. We're gonna have to see, like, we can squeeze that out just a little bit more. So let's go and add a little threshold. Go. We're getting a little bit more character out of there. Let's go ahead and make up the gain right there. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's go ahead. Might as well just keep that in stereo too. All right, cool. So that's what that is right there. We got the drum bus right here. Let's go and try to add a little some saturation to that. See what we can pull up. Let's see here. There's this plugin called Saturate. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see here. Ooh. Nah, that wouldn't work. But would it? I don't know. But I do know what I want to play with today, and that is it's called Sculpt. Let me type it in. Let's see. There it is. So this little situation is kind of like a dynamic tool from Adapter Audio, and it's really cool. It's really cool, and I haven't played with it. This is actually my first time actually playing with it, and I had it on my computer, like, I don't know, a long time. You know what I'm saying? Ever since they came out last year, I think the start of last year, and I haven't had a chance to fuck around with it. So we'll fuck around with it, but gotta play around with it, and you get downward compression. Let's see, we got some presets, workflow, histogram up at the top, lower display is the side chain, EQ function. And yeah. So you get upward compression, downward compression, tonage knob, and transient. Let's see. What the hell? Alright, so that's a little compression right there at 2 to 1. We got a threshold, we got a knee. Ooh, we got a soft knee right there, we got a hard knee. Got some compression going on right now. Let's see. I like how that's sounding. I like what that's doing. And there is no way. Goddamn, hey. Okay, here go the two controls. Okay, all right. So let's unlock the attack release knobs. Oh, because it was all automated. Oh, okay. All right, bet. So this is manual control and this was automated. Pretty freaking neat. I like that. Yeah. And then you have a range you can compress with and stay below. Oh, okay. It's kind of like how the glue compressor is in Ableton Live. Pretty neat. So I don't want to go past -4 dB on compression. Let's see what happens. I like that. All right, so this is tone. This is like a tilt EQ. Oh, I'm digging this. Oh, I'm digging this. This is hot. I like this. Ooh. Then you got transients. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, I think I found, oh my goodness. Y'all seeing this? This is hot. I like this. This is my first time playing with it. And it's been a part of the Plugin Alliance bundle, XXL, XL, whatever, and stuff like that. From Adapter Audio. So it's been on my computer for a year and I haven't fucked around with this one. And I like this. This is pretty cool, man. Now I don't know what the, let's see, scope. Okay. So these must be macros. Oh, that's hot. I like that. That's fire. I like that, man. It's like a subtle dynamic tool and get you where you need to be at. It really woke up the drums, to be honest with you. And I want to wake up the drums a little bit more. So we got dynamics under control. Let's go and there is a freaking It's a plugin called Saturate, and I can't find it because I'm spelling it wrong. Mother bitch. Y'all just give me a hot second. I'm trying to find this plugin. I don't remember who the vendor was. Doggone. Let's see here. Oh, here you go. All right. So we're gonna throw this right after the dynamics. And we're gonna use this one very subtly. I like what that magic button is doing. Okay, we're at 50% on the mix. We can start seeing that we're driving it a little bit too much. Like that. That's fine. Where we at right now with this one. Yeah. I like that. It's got a different vibe. It's like it's not digitally, but it's analogy. And I'm really feeling this scope plugin right here. I haven't used it before, but it's fine, man. I like it. Yeah. It's got the drums like just glued, super good, or whatnot. Yeah, can't get enough of that. All right, so let's go and work on our foundation. So we're gonna go ahead and mute all of those green ones and we'll check out where that 808 is. I think the fundamental frequency is 40. All right, about 40. All right, because we're gonna apply some sweetness on that bottom end right there. Now we could do this two different ways to make it round. We could do basement. We could do R bass, or we could do let's do basement. Basement worked for this track. Let's keep that going. Maybe a little bit too much. Give y'all the game while we sitting up here working. Y'all can check that out at the bottom. So 85. Do we want that to saturate? Yeah. Let's do mid like that right there. Clarity is gonna do like this little scoop in the low mids. But we do need some side chain between the kick. See how they kind of clashing together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a send, and we're gonna send this. We're gonna send the drum signal to the compressor here on the 808 track. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set up our parameters. We're gonna do 3 to 1, and let's see here, 3 to 1, right there. All right. And now what we'll do is hit a sidechain destination, and we'll go to the dynamic key input for the 808 track, which is hold on, y'all. 15, no, number 7, track number 7. Where you at? Where you at? Here it is. Blind. All right, there we go. So we send a -6 to the key input, and that should so we got to turn on the external sidechain. There we go. I think that's y'all. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, we got it right. Yeah, send from 12. Yep, number 7 to here. Yeah. It's in there. We just got to route that bad boy the way it need to. And yeah, there we go. Not exactly sure why I'm not getting the activity though. Supposed to be going in right here. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I don't know what I did wrong. What's up, man? What's up? Okay. All right. Give me about an hour, okay? Close the door when you finish. Appreciate you. Let's see. There we go. All right. I had to put the sidechain button in, maybe. All right, and we got it in there. All right, and we're not getting no 808. Okay, I'm getting confused now. Hold on a second. Where's my 808? Here we go. There it is. Yeah, it works the same. You just gotta freak it up a little bit. Let's go right here. You can notice that the 808 right here is being sidechained. Like that volume meter keeps riding right there. But yet and still the kick is being put in place. And it's basically ducking down that 808. If we need to, we can just turn on that 808 right here. I'm liking that right there. All right, so we basically got the foundation done with the drums and the 808. So now let's get that out of there, and we got this sound right here. I don't even know how and why, but I think I had that on something. Oh no, I think it copied over, I think. But let's remove it off of there. So what we're gonna do is compress the hell out of this one so we can get some character out of these little bill situations. Let's go to 10:1. Let's get more of a faster attack out of there. I like how 8-1 sounds. I'll spread that out a little bit. Let's dial back, make up the gain. So this is your input gain. Your output gain, you can see we a little bit too much, so we're gonna just dial back on that one. About right there is good. No EQ needed, in my opinion. But the synths, they sound a little bit fatter and in your face a little bit. Of course, we mixing on headphones, so everything is not 100% final. Just a disclaimer. just putting it together. The real true magic comes through your speakers and your room environment and all of that jazz right there, man. All right, so let's go to this organ right here. Let's go ahead and hide the mix window. Got the organ right here. Let's get that volume under control. Alright, let's do that one more time. Pan that to the right a little bit. We could definitely EQ that organ. So let's loop that real quick right here. This is the organ track we're on right here. And goddamn. I think we good right there. Brought out a little bit of that, I don't know, just kind of like the, I guess, try to bring out some of the body of that organ. Just a little bit, not too much. Bring that right here. Check this up. Excuse me. Yeah, we good right there. Yeah, we definitely gonna put a compressor on here, but we're gonna go more for a gentle type of compressor, and let's get one of our ones we always use. This is an Acme, kind of one of those two style compressors. So what that compressor kind of did was, I'm not exactly sure if you can see, but you can see kind of like with this waveform, it gets loud right here, and then right here it's just kind of, dancing, at the same beat, and then it repeats itself. But a compressor is kind of like making everything, trying to make everything come out for as an audible signal as even as possible. That's called dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a visual representation of that. But yeah, man, that's what that is right there. So let's go back here. All right, we're just 22 minutes in. That's so 44 minutes really. So that's good. We're making some good timing. Here and that just need a boost. Just bring it up in the input trim on the plugin. Right there. I like how it's just sitting in the back perfectly. Alright, now here is the other accompanying part. This keyboard, excuse me. That back. I like what that's doing right there. Alright, we're gonna do something with these pans here because they playing like the same situation. So what we'll do is there we go. And make it kind of blend into one keyboard and really kind of visualize. Actually, I got this damn backwards. Shit. My bad. There we go. I have it backwards. There we go. All right, there we go. Bring this over a little bit. There we go. Listening in mono or phasing. mixed up for right now. Think we're gonna achieve what we want to achieve with this plugin right here. So let me just scale that back a little bit. I need some color with this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this one out on this one right here. Shout out! Oh, I ain't know I had 2 people. What's good with y'all, man? Hope you're having a good weekend or whatnot. Enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? Hope there's somebody out there that's a LeBron fan. I like John Morant. John Morant, my new guy too, man. Yeah. So that's why I have it on. I like those 2 guys. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap this out, and we're gonna put the they have another version of the from Solid State Logic. They have the 4000B. And it's kind of like a more of a vintage model of a 4000E channel strip. And if I can find that, just give me one slight hair. Let's see here. Let me pull that up for y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm having a brain for it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, my eyes can't see. Goddamn. All right, here we go. There it is. So we're just gonna take this one and remove it, and boom, there it goes. So this is still on channel 5 in the 360 menu. So now on channel 5, this guitar is this 4000B. Okay, and this is the 360 app that comes when you get the channel strip plugins. Okay. Like the 4000B or the channel strip 2. Okay, so that's basically, you know, it's an eyeball out for as color scheme is concerned, but it's kind of like again a vintage, more vintage channel, and they call it the 4000B. All right, and not the E. All right, cool deal. So let's go ahead and get out of there real quick. I think we can get a little bit more mojo on the EQ with this one. Just trying to bring out some twang to it. And you can hear we get a little bit more of a rounder, vintager tone once we start turning that Q. Now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna pull like a La 3A type compressor. Not gonna even deal with an SSL type compressor on this one. I'm gonna throw that behind that right there, and we're gonna go to it's called Purified Audio. It's the Panda compressor. Let's see here. Go this VU compressor here. All right, and I'm gonna go to the La 3A on this one. Because the volume is kind of inconsistent. Now you got these little EQ knobs right here. So to break down this plugin and show you, so you got these EQ knobs, base, bottom, top, low, Aha, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But you can put the EQ filter before the compressor or after the compressor on both. So let's say, for instance, I like the EQ first, so I got it before the compressor hits, and you can have your top afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Okay, and just to give you a little bit of flavor, we've got some total harmonic distortion down here. Drive it a little bit right there. Now, what I want to do to it is, excuse me, I was sick earlier, so that's why I probably sound like I'm stuffy, sinuses. What I want to do is take the PreSonus Empire, not use a damn cabinet. Don't want you, and I don't want you, and I want to use one of these pedals. I want to get a type of tone out of here, but I have to play around just to see what I can get. So let me. Let me play with this. Let me play with this. I can't play with it. Come on, where's the pedal board? Show me the pedal board. Okay, I'm tripping. I am tripping. Boy, you tripping, boy. Where the damn pedal board at, man? I know you can make adjustments to this crap. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. God damn. Shit. That's it. It's supposed to show you right here. Oh, yeah. I feel like an ass. I really do. You're supposed to make changes to this, but it's not showing. There it is. All right, it was okay. So when you press this, okay, it ain't never did that to me on the older version. So that must have been something set up. Okay, all right, cool. Anyway, let's see here. We got this one. I'm gonna put this phaser on here. There we go. All right, now let's see how that sounds in the mix. Let's see what we done fucked up. All right, now let's throw the Empire in front of everything. We're gonna pretend like we plugged in the guitar. There, that phaser kind of throwing it off, but I like the tone of the EQ. We turned the phaser off and it sounds pretty good. I like what we did. Alright, cool. Now let's go ahead and let me talk about Anthony Davis. bruh. Man, this dude injury prone, bro. Anyway, so let's try to put this delay on here. I like that. I like what this movement is doing to it. Now in stereo, something's off. I know what happened. I think I know what happened. There we go. There we go. Take the repeat off. We're gonna highlight all the tracks, and we're gonna do this thing called turn off the plugins. Turn off the lights. Turn those pianos down, they're getting on my nerves. And it could be the headphones too, you know what I'm saying? That kind of plays a lot of the big crucial thing. Especially these ATH M50Xs. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch headphones here, and I'm gonna check these mixes in the VSX so far because we reached that point where we got all the individual tracks mixed. So I'm gonna have to check them now, in the VSX. So switch my headphones here. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and activate the VSX. First, we're gonna check it in this type of. Let's go to my favorite studio. This one right here. We're gonna check it in the midfields. Drum bus is definitely loud, so let's turn that bad boy down a little bit. control of that drum bus real quick. And something in that piano, I'm gonna go ahead and EQ out, cause that shit. And I'm gonna have to find it. It's a beautiful tone, but the way I have the loop played, it's just, it's tiresome. And that's the resonance right here, right there. It's a little bit. It sounds beautiful when you first hear, but repetitively it gets on your nerves. So. That's 843 hertz by 84. See what happens when we take that out right there. Yeah, you can hear it diminish away. There we go. Kind of widen up the cue a little bit and took about negative 2 dB away. And we're listening on these little small sets of speakers in the middle. All right. Let's run that hook back one more time. See where we at on this timer. Let's see. Did it I think we went past an hour. I think it restarted itself. Yeah, we did go past an hour. That organ is screaming. Sheesh. Let's go back to that part right there. The organ comes in right here. Let's do that one more time. Appreciate you, J Make Beats. Appreciate you, big dog. Trying, big homie. Trying. These kind of like one of those tracks that I made in the 12 beta version, you know, right before that was coming out with pt3 in my transitional period, working in Reason, because I'm back on Reason and everything in between the two, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, just some, you know, just something, just to put out there and say I did something, because I ain't do anything musically for as distribution last year. So yeah, appreciate you though, man. Let's check that one more time. All right, cool. So we have it basically sounding good in those near fields right here. So those are the near fields. We're gonna go to these right here. These right here. Sound pretty good. Now we're gonna jump to my favorites. These right here. These have more of an open sound, kind of like clubby. But I like these right here. Let's jump to these. Seems like the 808 and the kick is a little bit too boomy, but we'll take care of that on the sub mix with an EQ. It's just basically we probably have to EQ that down. I like the energy of it. I just don't want to turn it down and we lose that energy what we got so far. So let's check one more thing. Let's go to let's check it in this Steven Slate. So this is this aura tone that you're hearing. This one little deal right here. So that kick is solid. You can hear a little remnants of the 808 if you can. I'm not exactly sure. We're gonna go to these little situations right here. So basically what I'm doing when I'm switching in between these rooms, and a lot of people that have VSX have their own way of, I guess, checking their mixes in VSX. I'm going to share my way with you guys. So basically, the way I kind of do it is just switching up the room. So basically kind of like how I do with VSX is I check for consistency in certain frequencies. So let's say, for instance, the bass. I want to make sure that the bass has the same energy and it's not overlapping certain things in the mix, if that makes any sense. So when you're using these virtual tools like this, that's one thing to kind of keep in mind. And it don't have to be VSX. It could be like a Mix Checker is a real good VST that I use. Dear Reality Virtual Room from Plugin Alliance, I think it's in that little bundle or whatnot. You can also use that same technique as well, but you want to check the consistency. Make sure that, you know, the mids, the lows, and the highs. I keep it in those three categories and make sure everything is consistently clear. You can hear everything. You can hear the instruments, and there's no phasing issues that's going on. And everything has a balance, or it has a balance front to back, top to bottom, and then you have left to right. That's what I mean by balance, and stuff like that. So that's what I normally listen to when I'm doing these checks with virtual tools like this. All right. Now you can hear on these, after we took that break, it's like the melody mix got sucked out. So the melody mix is these green tracks. So two ways you can do this is you can take all these tracks and turn them up, or you can just have them go to a bus, but we're not going to bus them. We're just going to turn them up. Besides that organ, because the drums really carrying the energy. We're going to turn them up very slightly. About right there. So you kind of want to move it up into more that mid-range caliber of volume, and that makes any sense with these virtual tools. Now you heard that. Now it's a little bit too much, so I'm going to back off. So it's kind of even just a little bit. We are listening on headphones, so don't quote me on that. So we're going to go to the far fields. That's the black ones. Lakers hanging in there tonight, huh? I like how that's jiving. Cool. I already know the low end is hitting, but we're gonna go to the Mike Dean expansion, and we're gonna check the NS10s. Those right there. I'm gonna check these big JBLs in the back. Now, I checked those JBLs for the 808s, okay? Or the bass. So far, it's pretty even. But like I said, I think that low energy is just basically an EQ move. So I'm digging that right there. All right, let's go ahead and turn off VSX. We'll go ahead and stop that. Turn off VSX and we'll go back to the original. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna make an adjustment on that low end because that's all we really need. And it's all of this right here. About 191. So we need a different type of EQ because this only goes up to 90. All right. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that one. And let's see where we're going. What kind of EQ we're gonna use. Switch the camera back to the screen. Oh, my bad. Appreciate you, bro. Sorry about that. My bad. So yeah, I didn't really do too much, but I was about to make an EQ move, man. My bad. Sorry about that. Good looking. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of EQ I want to use. I'm gonna have to use something that has like a wide scoop, and I think I'm gonna go with something clean. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. And just off record, off topic, Plugin Alliance just dropped the email newsletter a couple of days ago. So they're going to be dropping some more plugins that's basically hardware emulated. It seems like every plugin they have is hardware emulated, and they do a really, really good job. And for $25 a month, I mean, you really can't beat how much plugins you're getting that beat the shit out of Waves, stuff like that. But they got some really, really good tools coming up, and I highly recommend those right there. But we're gonna go here, and I know our EQ was supposed to be about 191, so we're about 200 right there. So we're gonna try to make this adjustment here. It's wanting to do a bell and not a shelving, so this may not work. Let's see though. Let's see. I don't know. It sounds like it's it. Excuse me. Let's turn this back on. It's only one way to find out. We'll keep the mains on, and we're gonna make that adjustment right here. Interesting. So that emulation really putting out those bass. Let's go to something more forgiving, like this room right here. All right, let's check this one out. We'll go here. Actually, let's go to the midfields. Let's make that adjustment one time. Let's go 9. You can hear just a little bit. Yeah, about negative 2.5. Yep. And we'll just make everything, we'll put the mono maker on and make everything below 190 right there. It kind of actually sounds like it cleaned it up a little bit. Checking these atoms right here. And these are these white speakers in the back. Everything sounds clean, consistent on the low end since I made that EQ move. All right, cool. And yeah. Now we don't have anything on the glue for as the bus compression, so let's go ahead and apply that real quick. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep that on 2 oversampling 2 times. So I think I'm operating at 48,000 sample rate, and the doggone TV that froze up. But we're operating at 48,000 sample rate in the session. So 2 times sampling should pump this up to give you a sound resolution of 96,000 sample rate. All right. So we kind of bumping good right there. Back off a little bit. And that's at 1.5 ratio. And you can hear the glue right there. Now watch when I take the sidechain high pass filter. Now 2-to-1 ratio got a little flavor to it now. Go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Like that right there. And I don't think we need that no more. And I'm gonna check something in here. Didn't have the crosstalk on. There we go. Feeling that right there. Cool. So we don't need the analyzer, I don't think, anymore. Only one thing I'm gonna do, and don't know why the god doggone game is hit join live here. For some reason it hangs up a lot back here, up here on the second floor. But what we're gonna do is a new plugin came out. Kazarog has a clipping plugin called K-Clip. Now I had the K-Clip 2 for a while, didn't use it because I didn't like the user interface for it. I guess we ain't watching no game right now. It don't wanna do. It won't wanna act right. So, but K-Clip is K-Clip 3 is a new plugin that came out, and I like what it was doing on the video, so I'm gonna check it out and see what it does. Now I'm probably not gonna use this on the sub mix because this beat is not mastered, it's just mixed. We had a mixing point, we're not at a mastering point, so just push it to its limits to see what happens. And while I do that, I'm gonna switch headphones because these are just mixed reference checks. Alright, cool. These could take a little bit more volume. Alright, so you can see the mix right here. And it gives you a little bit more graphical representation. And we're gonna start pushing this. I'm gonna do the threshold first. And you can hear the clipping right now with the threshold right there. All right, you can hear that clipping, right? But I'm gonna keep it at 0. And so that's about negative 0.3. So yeah, we got a little bit of clipping going on. And it's got a loudness meter on here as well. So you're getting your meters right here integrated momentarily, and right here we got a set target at I like to get my mixes at about negative 12, and that's as far as they're gonna give you right there. So what we're gonna do is reset that and see what happens. And we're on target. Now these are different type of limit clipping modes. You have smooth, crisp, tube, tape, geranium, silicone, guitar amp, and broken. But tube, tape, and geranium, I wouldn't fuck with that. Either smooth or crisp. Smooth sound nasty as hell. I don't like it. Crisp is so it was sitting on negative 0.9. I did negative 0.5 right there. All right, we're gonna bypass it. So it's what, man. It kind of sounds the same, just a little bit. I know there was it was supposed to show like the red markings far as what's going on here. And also this plugin does multi-band, FYI. So you go from one universal band to you get multi-band, which is pretty good. And you have a solo button on the mix knob. And what you're seeing here is basically what's being clipped. So all of that is being clipped. But if you put it at 0, just the raw signal, that's what's being clipped. And as you adjust slowly on the threshold, so that kick is being clipped. So that is at 40% on the mix knob. Let's bring that back one more time. But I don't like how it sounds because we're not in the mastering phase. It probably don't even need clipping because we are definitely hitting it high. Stuff like that, at least in my headphones. One thing I am going to change is the brick console. I'm going to take the crosstalk off because when that track is actually broken down, you can hear the hi-hats playing in the background. You shouldn't. So that's a change that we're going to do. Yeah, we took it off. Alright, now, because I had that K clip on there, that's not a surefire way to just turn up your volume. So what I'm going to do now is focus more on the main track right here. And we're going to put a good adapter. This last bit right here, we're going to put Streamliner on there. And it's going to just basically tell us where we at with our levels and all that other good stuff while we bring the master or the main fader up at a certain level. And we're going to just get the level meter for that. And this is how I mix my beats. I just took the long road with y'all, but this is what I do with the beats right here. Okay. All right. So we got those two. We'll go ahead and clip that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the sub mix. So I got everything in the track, buses, effects channels, which I don't have. I only have like one delay on there, and everything goes into this red sub mix. And then everything from that red sub mix go to the main, and the main stays at 0. It does not move. I don't put no plugins on there, nothing. The only plugins I put on there is like adapter or level meter or some type of spectrum analyzer, but no type of audio processing tools on the main track. I do everything by buses, and I have a sub mix, which is the final output stage. So what we're going to do is just turn that up just a hair and make our adjustments visually. Not visually, but you know. So we on true peak right now. So if we want to bring this up to 0, all we got to do is turn that up. Just a little bit. So I was at -6. I'm at -4. And I really don't want to go past 0, so I gotta, but I'm not on the hook either. Excuse me. All right, cool deal. Still got room to grow. Right there, I'm good. All right, so once I see -5 or -0.5 on the true peak meter, I go ahead and stop it. So we really, in essence, went from about -6 to -6 on the red fader right here to -2.9. So that's like a 4 dB jump. Okay, and we still, in essence, have like 3 dB to get to 0 on the full scale meter. So we still have like 3 dB again headroom when it comes to mastering. So what I did on that sub mix is kind of, it always worked. It has worked, and I learned that from Carmen Cartree. I think that's his name, Carmen Cartree. But he's a white guy. He's an engineer out of Atlanta. He does all the Kevin Gates mixing and stuff like that. And he had a really, really good technique where he takes all of his tracks and sub mix them down into one track, consolidated, and then he take that track and have that at -12. And so everything he does is at -12, and that allows him to monitor at where he needs to monitor at, and everything is still being pipelined and sealing at -12. Now it's turned down, it's not processed at -12. The volume just turned down. It just keeps him in check on the levels on the back end. And so when it comes time to turn everything up, you got shitloads of headroom. And I've been using that technique for the last year and a half, and it's probably the best thing I ever soaked in as a, you know what I'm saying, as a student to others and stuff like that. And it was pretty good, man. So I highly advise that. And I'll talk more in depth about that. I'm gonna have to make a YouTube video on that. But yeah, so basically we're at where we at. So the level meter is done. And the only thing I'm gonna check now is where we at. So if I wanted to mix this down into MP3, where we at on the LUFS? You know what I'm saying? Is this streaming levels? Is, you know, what it sounds like, where it's gonna sit at on Spotify? If I take this beat and upload it on my YouTube channel, where are the levels? You know what I'm saying? So recommended levels on pretty much all digital streaming platforms is around about -14 to -12 LUFS. Okay. That's loudness unit full scale. All right, so I like to be around -10. I ain't gonna even front you. Stuff like that. But we're gonna see where we at right now. So we're gonna go ahead and hit play. Excuse me. Right now we're operating at about -13.5, so we're right on target. Right on target. So that technique that let me turn this down a little bit. So that technique that I told you about with -12 on the sub mix is actually tailor-made for this reason right here. So when you have it at -12, it gives you the tendency to start turning up that sub mix so you can monitor right when you hit the 0 or the clipping meter on the fader, you know what I'm saying, on the main track. And when you do that, in essence, it's going to get you right there at the target LUF at -14. Because we're mixing and we're making music for the digital world, you know what I'm saying, it's really not about how loud it needs to be. It's about where the loudness needs to be at for the streaming platform. And so far, you know what I'm saying, for Spotify, you know, we right on target. Apple Music, we're about -2 over. Tidal, we on point. You know, YouTube, we're on point. Right here where we at right now. Now, I still have to master it, and I will master it louder, but probably won't even go another dB. So I'll probably be around about -12. Because it really sounds really good and really loud in the headphones when it comes to monitoring. So yeah, that's where we at with this one right here. So that's it on this beat right here. I ain't got to do nothing else but, you know what I'm saying, basically bounce it down, render it out, and do the mastering job on it and stuff like that. And man, this is the BeatTape, so I'm not doing all that fancy ass mastering and shit like that. As long as the mix is solid, man, we good, or whatnot. So that's it for tonight, man. Jay Make Beats, man, appreciate you for tuning in, you know what I'm saying, but whatnot. Sorry about the game, it froze up. I'm gonna have to restart the media player and whatnot. But yeah, so the beat, like I said, we had -13.6 on the LUFS, and yeah, we did that portion of it right there. So yeah, man, cool beans, man. So let's switch windows here. All right, cool. So that will conclude tonight's mixing session or whatnot. We still got like 5 more beats to go. and I already have those prepped up, ready to go. So, we'll take a week off on that right there. And I may mix 2 of them offline and then come back. I'm not going to mix the whole project for you guys. But next week we may come back on the production tip and do some things or whatnot. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what my uploads are going to be now. I kind of want to change up my uploads as far as what I talk about this year and everything like that. But I do want to do a lot more mixed focus things. So things like this right here, definitely. There is one more beat we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna mix 3 projects on live for you guys for the actual beat tape. It's one more I will do, and I'm thinking about writing to that. So I more than likely when I do it, I'm probably gonna have some vocals to it. I'm not exactly sure. Don't hold me to it, but we'll mix something with some vocals in it or whatnot. I got another project that came in with some vocals, so we may mix that. I'm gonna see what the lyrics are talking about and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying, I just appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out the mix and everything like that. If you always got questions, man, feel free to appreciate you, big two, big homie. Yeah. Yes sir, man, appreciate you, bro. You guys have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. Email is about to come up here right about now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to reach out to me to my email. You know what I'm saying? I do one-on-ones. Actually, think this Sunday? No, next Sunday. Next Sunday, I have a one-on-one with a guy from Atlanta, little guy that want to learn pretty much engineering and producing. So I'm going to take that one-on-one, and I told him we was going to turn it into content, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be more content that we add, and you get to hear different questions from other folks as well. So if you want to do a one-on-one, and you know what I'm saying, you got a session that you got a question about, or something's bothering you, you need to get over the hump with something, feel free to reach out to me on the email, man. I take FaceTime calls. I mean, shit, that's what I do, man. I help out and stuff like that, and I'm accredited stuff like that. So I do have an engineering and mixing and stuff like that from an accredited university, and everything like that. So definitely know what I'm doing. Taught a couple of courses. Interviewed for Liveaxtion University as the instructor. I got beat out from a Full Sail student, but you know what I'm saying, yeah, I do this stuff real life, and I actually do audio stuff for my 9 to 5. I work for a corporation and I do audio stuff. So yeah, I live, breathe, and do audio stuff, man. So this is just not a YouTube thing, man. This is just another facet of audio stuff that I do. But any questions, feel free to email me right there at the bottom of the screen, man. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. You know what I'm saying, stay creative, man. Get out there, get some beats done, get some mixing, you know what I'm saying, put your stuff up. And as I rehabilitate from this flu that I had, and stuff like that, man, I'll continue my uploads and everything like that, man. And you know what I'm saying, y'all take it easy, take it light. And yeah, catch me on the next live stream. We probably gonna be doing something production wise. And I'm trying to find, you know, these different theme type live streams or whatnot. But the next live stream, definitely, we're gonna do something mixing. I don't know just yet, but we're probably gonna do some splice hunting. I asked the question on my community tab about, you know, do people take, you know, if you do subscribe to something like Splice, sounds.com, what else, the other one, got doggone Lander samples or whatnot, where you get your loops from or whatnot. And because I got like Splice, I have like 3,000 something credits. And so you know what I'm saying, where you guys getting your loops from? And we may start somewhere we just go loop finding and pulling loops here and there and making beats with them and stuff like that. Use some of these credits or whatnot, man. But you know what I'm saying, that's probably what we do on the next stream. We'll do some production, take a break from mixing, and then come back to mixing and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you like what you like here on this channel as well. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. If you like other videos, go ahead and like those as well, man. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. to this channel, Super Mario, you in the yo with your boy and stuff like that, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and again, have a good weekend, stay creative, and we out here, man. Peace.